My name's Naomi Savanka. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, and I've been breast cancer free for 4,741 days. I actually found my lump myself. I had a pit bull at the time that actually sniffed my breast and made me feel my lump, and it was actually 2 weeks after my annual exam, and there was no lump there 2 weeks prior. So after waiting a week, I went to the doctors and started my journey from there. The doctor had me go get my mammogram. I also had an ultrasound. Then they didn't think it looked good. I ended up having a biopsy that the next day they called me to tell me that it was breast cancer. It was hard to hear, but I was okay with actually learning that I had breast cancer and knew I had to have a mastectomy. I actually chose to have a double mastectomy because it was on both sides of my family. I was told I had to do the chemotherapy because my former breast cancer was very aggressive. I had 3 lymph nodes removed. One of them were bad, and that's why I had to do the chemo. I also did genetic testing, which showed I did carry the gene for breast cancer in my family, and it's actually all throughout both sides of my family. So that didn't surprise me, and that's why I was glad I chose to do a double mastectomy, so I wouldn't be scared to go through this all again 10 years later. But the chemo was definitely the worst part. I did not get sick. I actually gained weight, which I was glad I didn't get sick. I'm not so sure I was happy about gaining weight, but I made it through it. I got my hair back and actually grew back the same way. I always wanted to go back to school. My son was young and I didn't have the guts to go back to school, but finally when he graduated high school, me and him started college together, and I went back to school for nursing. So it definitely gave me a lot more courage than I had before. My nursing clinicals actually start in August, and I'm very excited. I just switched my jobs. I actually have more patient care, and it makes me feel good to help take care of someone. So, and it gives me the experience I need for my clinicals. Unfortunately, my son has graduated before me, but that's okay, because I'll catch up to him. I also am a Reach to Recovery volunteer for breast cancer patients, and it just makes you feel good to try and help someone else, or just to even talk about it and share your experience with someone else, and just be able to talk about it and not think that it's something you shouldn't talk about. It's just a good feeling.